So, I'd like to take a minute to talk about four different types of books that are common books that we make at yourlegacyyourstory.com. One of those, and this is a great simple book. So, I don't have the original anymore, but the original of this book was a bar mitzvah album that was literally falling apart. Like you turn the page and it would fall out into your hand. I think we've all seen old books like that. Let's see, this guy is from 1964. So it was more than 50 years old. So what we did is we scanned the photos in the book, and they wanted to retain the original look and feel of the old book. And you can see we did that. We've got the original pages and all of the original black and white photographs. We tried to kind of recreate the gold border that was around the outside of the photograph. And this is actually a recreation of an old photo album. Of course, you can use this for not only a bar mitzvah album, but maybe your parents' wedding album. Be able to create something that will endure. For example, with archival paper, 200-year life, this is a way to be able to take that photo album and let it last for generations into the future. This is an existing scrapbook that we actually scanned page by page and kept the whole pages together. We create a 600 DPI by 600 DPI scan. It's really high quality. You could actually go into this photo, crop it out, and blow it up on a big screen TV, and it'll look great. But this was to create an original scrapbook and put it on archival paper so it will last for generations to come. And the other great part about it is super easy to make multiple copies, whether digital or print copies. So if you have one family scrapbook that has a lot of value and a lot of meaning, you can easily take it and make 6 or 12 copies and hand it out to the cousins and the kids and the nieces and nephew. And this is a perfect example of what you can do with a scrapbook once it's scanned. Another book that I'll show you is, this was a special project. This was for a customer of ours, Joe Polito, who has passed away since, but she was a magnificent artist. And we worked with her partner to tell her story through the history of her art. So what's happening here is you can see as her art developed from oil on canvas flower paintings into different styles as she became more and more sophisticated as an artist. She started to do medieval paintings with kind of a really cool look to them. And her paintings continued into landscapes, into masks, into 3D sculpted paperwork. And you can see how it developed over time. And in the end, we wrapped this all up with a beautiful story about her life and a listing of the galleries that her work had been in shows that she had done over the years. This was a really neat, 72 pages, 8.5 by 11 horizontal. It's a really wonderful way to express for an artist, for a photographer, for the story of a home. It's a really nice format and a nice way to do that. This is a real book. I mean, the amount of time and energy that went into this. Margaret Price, the author of the book, actually wrote this book mostly blind. She dictated the book, and it was transcribed. And what a wonderful, fantastic memory she had. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and you can really create beautiful family history stories with photos, but sometimes you want to write the story down, and this is a combination of narrative, some fantastic ancestry photos, captions who the people are, as well as a story of each of the branches of the family and the people in the family. The final version of the book was done with a fabric cover. We had done this because Ms. Price wanted to be able to feel the cover, and we did a gold imprint. This is done in a faux leather finish. You can do them either way, but this really represents what's possible with a narrative story when you have a multiple generation family history to tell. this is the way to do it. We not only help design and lay out the book and publish it, but we'll also do writing coaching. So if you need some help with the writing, the planning, the chapter structure, we have several packages that include multiple hours of that type of assistance, or you can customize it to exactly what you need. Regardless of how you want to tell the story and how you want to get that book done and what you want that book to look like, here at yourlegacyyourstory.com, we can help you plan, write, design, lay out, digitize, and publish your book so it doesn't stay as something you meant to do or something you really want to get done but find yourself years down the road still not getting it accomplished. You work with us, we'll get that book published and we'll get into the hands of your loved ones, and it will become a reality for you.